Alright besties, welcome back to my channel. Hi, I feel like it's been forever since I filmed a video, and that's because I spent like 10 days in Hong Kong, so I wasn't filming. I was filming a vlog. I was filming a vlog, yeah. But I have yet to actually like do one of these normal videos, so hello, welcome. If you can't tell, I have dyed my hair and it looks kind of black on screen, but it is blue. Sorry if I kind of touch it a lot in this video. However, this is kind of like a cute little chit chat video where I'm going to be just creating one of my characters on Artbreeder. So if you guys don't know, I love using Artbreeder to actually create my characters, and it's just always so fun just talking about my characters and maybe like making characters with you guys. So if you want to go ahead and make one of your characters, definitely do. However, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I am hoping to make a lot more content and just like really get more consistent with my uploading schedule, and yeah, especially March, because when I'm filming this it's the 1st of March. So, however, I wanted to actually do a quick little book haul. I don't really do book content too much on my channel, but this is a very chit-chatty video and we're going to get into the characters. So if you guys want to like skip to that, just this is the timestamp. But I just wanted to do a little book haul. Thank you if you're staying to let me ramble about my books. I recently just bought these, and I bought, you know, the Chain of Thorns, obviously, because this is the last book of the trilogy and I'm so excited. And I remember going to the bookstore and reading the blurb and I wasn't sure, but if you guys don't know, Matthew is a character in the series. He's the reason why I kept reading, and I loved him so much. So the blurb basically says that Matthew might have a chance with Cordelia, and like I ship them so much because at the end of the second book Cordelia ends up running away with him. I ship them because I hate James, and this is kind of like very not a popular opinion, but I hate this man. And like, why would you give James this beautiful art when you could give Matthew that beautiful art? Anyways, I'm excited to read this book, obviously. I also went book shopping and got sassy. I have listened to the audiobook of The Song of Achilles, which I adored so much, and I started to listen to the audiobook of this, but I ended up just buying it because it looks so pretty. It looks so pretty. I also got the second book of the Schoolermance series, and I know the third book is now out. I have yet to actually read the second book. This is the second book of the series. I'm so excited to read this. This first book left in like a big cliffhanger sort of thing, so I'm very excited to get into this little guy. And then for my birthday, it was my birthday recently, and that's why I went to Hong Kong on travels. I got Serpent and Dove, and I actually have heard mixed things about this book. I got this from my friend Emily, so thank you Emily, for my birthday. And I know it's kind of problematic with that whole, you know, witch and witch hunter love dynamic, whatever, but I started to read like the first chapter and I am in love with it. I hope it's not too spicy because I'm not really into spicy books, but that's the fourth book. So yeah, mini book haul, completely irrelevant to this video, but let's go ahead and get actually into creating some characters. Okay, so here I have Artbreeder. I'll have it on the screen and me in a little bubble. But I'm just so excited to just chat with you guys about my new characters, and I think I'm gonna create a character called Alexander. If you haven't checked out my podcast, I have a podcast, by the way. People don't know I have a podcast. Listen to my podcast, please. However, there's a podcast episode that I recently did where I kind of talked about my new shiny book idea, and that is the book, which is the character. The character that I'm going to be creating today is from that book idea, and it's going to be Alexander, who I love so much. So I'm going to go ahead and try to find one that looks similar to Alexander. I love Alex as a character. He also has really dark hair like me. I'm kind of like in his vibe right now. But he's kind of like the Englishman who is a brooding... No, he's not brooding. He's like... It's hard to explain. I would usually describe him as like a Mr. Darcy character, but he's not really like Mr. Darcy. He's not more complicated, because Mr. Darcy is complicated, but I don't know, he's just different in a sense. Alexander is a character who doesn't care about things the way that the world does. He has come from a very troubled but fortunate family. His parents had died in a a fire, a house fire, when he wasn't there. And he did have a wife, but his wife actually had committed suicide. I know this is very dark. Why do I come up with characters like this? Just tell me why. But anyways, Alexander is now like a 23-year-old conductor. So since his family was really well off and like had a very good family name, they were very, very rich, Alex was able to actually, you know, get a lot of good lessons, good music lessons to become a composer and a conductor. However, he always wrote musical pieces that he knew that people would like, and he wrote things that his teachers and his parents told him to. And he secretly has a bunch of pieces that he's kept hidden, which are very, very much like, they break rules. They break musical rules, and they're very emotional. They're not standard, and he's always wanted to express that, but he always thought that no one would like it and there's no point and stuff like that. But he ends up meeting a character and the story continues, and he ends up publishing and getting well known and starting a revolution sort of thing. Oh my gosh, this looks like one of my characters. But this character looks very similar. I should actually get up my Pinterest page for you guys to have a look at, because I made a Pinterest page of this book and I'm in love with it. Like, my whole like actual Pinterest page has become basically my book's aesthetic, or Project O. Project O is right here, and just look at the aesthetic. Like, look. It's beautiful. I kind of had an idea of what Alexander looked like. I think it was like one of my earlier pins, so I'm just gonna scroll down real quick and see if I can find him. So again, Alexander is a conductor. Kind of, I know he has like brownish black, dark brown hair. And he is inspired by an actual conductor, a actual composer who was in the Romantics era, because if you've listened to that podcast, this will make more sense to you. But Alexander is, you know, it's kind of like set, the book is set, and these characters are set at the start of the Romantics era, which was like during the 1800s to the 1900s. Yes, so I hope to kind of base a lot of his personality and his pieces also on a lot of romantics in actual history. However, I've been like rambling for way too long. This is like exactly, like, I love this photo. I use this photo for like every single book inspiration, because I always have a character that looks like Alexander, but he's like very young, but he still has like a old mature heart surrounded by his childhood heart. Does that make sense? Like, he wants to express his emotions and his dreams, but he's just been shut down by his trauma, and also just like the world and how slow it is. And also back in that time, the romantics, the romantics revolution was about expressing, you know, your feelings and stuff like that. So that's why Alexander as a character expresses that whole theme beautifully, and that's why I like really want to work on him as a character. And of course, firstly we have to see what he looks like, because that's fun and everything. But this is kind of very similar to the innocence I want to kind of capture with the eyes. But let me see if anyone looks more similar to Alex. They all look the same, like from first glance, but like as you look, they all look so different. I have to like hurry up and pick one, because you guys are probably like, I'm here to watch the face change. Where is the face? I want him to have a more square face. Okay, so I have this character, and if this doesn't work out, he looks a little bit too scared. Is that weird? I want to make him, no, ew. I don't want him to have facial hair. That's gross. He looks too much like a kid. I need him to have anger. But then I want that innocence still like within his eyes, if you know what I mean. Now he just looks like a girl. I think I might need to go to this guy. Okay, let's try this guy then. I think this might work out a little bit more. No, he looks too grizzly. I don't like it. He needs to have blacker hair, I think. Literally, people ask me like how... Nobody asked me this, but like... you might ask how I do this, and it's literally just playing with everything. And ooh, seen how things work, and sometimes like I used to train myself kind of on how to do this, and it would literally just be me doing this for like 3 hours at a time and wasting time doing this because it's so fun, but it takes way too long. So I might leave the talking and you can see me do some more making because I always talk, which is bad. Nope. See, make sure, oh, no. Very close. Okay, I'll leave you guys be and I will come back with someone at least a little bit more like Alex. See you. Alrighty, so it's like literally 5 minutes later and I am having trouble liking the current face because I don't know, it's just so hard because with Alex, I have a particular image in mind and it's like you can see them, but you don't know their face. And it's a little bit hard to explain, but in a way, like when you see the face, you're like, yes, that's him. You know what I mean? Like it's hard to create. Okay, basically I'm gonna try to mix some parents together to see if they look similar. And I think I might want to mix him with Ned. Oh, okay, that could work. I like to use usually characters that so when you mix parents with artbreeder, sounds really weird, but I like to mix it with my own characters. And then oh, okay, I like the hair. Oh my gosh, it does look like a mix between Rue and Red. So cute. Okay, who else? I think maybe Kaido. Yeah, I like the shorter sort of hair. I'm just gonna keep mixing because sometimes, you know, when you grasp it, you're like, yes, makes sense. Maybe a bit of Stealing. No, that's a bit better. I think I need to remix one more. Let's see this. No, he looks too angry. I don't like that. This is literally my mind. What about Red? A girl? No, just makes the hair longer. No, I literally don't know. I don't think he suits. That looks a bit better. I think he needs to still look a little bit angry. If you guys need tips on how to make your characters attractive, just make them angry. Looks too angry. This is literally like my mind. I can never make up any sort of decision. Like, I don't know. Okay, I'll keep feeling around and let you guys know when I have him, because I think I literally just need to do a few little tweaks and Alex will come to life. So I'll see you guys soon. Oh my gosh, it's literally like not even 2 seconds later. I got him. All I needed to add was this character who I really hate. And that's probably why I was like, I don't want to add this character, I don't like him. But he made Alex, look at him. He's literally perfect. Does he literally look like every single, he looks like every single other character. But he's different, okay? If you focus on, like, I'm trying to like talk myself out of it. I'm trying to argue with you guys, because you guys are probably just like, everyone looks the same. No, they don't. No, they don't. And that, oh my gosh, that's him. I love him. Oh my gosh, I love him. Doesn't he look so young, but he's really just mature? Wow, seriously, this is what I love about creating characters, because they come to life and just like, you can put a name to a face. I also think that I really love feminine looking characters. Is that weird? Lol, that just says something about my actual taste in guys. But anyways, this is what he looks like. You can see it also on the screen, I guess, but like, oh my gosh, I love him so much. So this is what he looks like. Look at him. He's too precious. And now I like feel like making the other character, which is Lewis. Lewis is the second character of this book, second main character. I've also realized, by the way, that, sorry, that's not a good angle, that I only create books with 2 main characters. And sometimes I remember like wanting to create a new book just because I wanted to have more characters in it. In this particular project, there's like 2 tiny sub characters, but they basically follow Alex and Lewis. So Project O is kind of very, it's like basically another story that I know I'll love to write. And it's very similar to a lot of my recent books, but I kind of have that whole revelation and a whole discussion about like how I've realized what I want to write in my coming vlog very soon. It could probably be up right now or not. I don't know how good my editing skills are, but yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed my rambling and just like making Alex, I was gonna call you Ned because he looks exactly like Ned now. Maybe I just make the same characters in different books. That's kind of metaphorical, isn't it? Anyways, I love you guys so much. I feel so great to be back writing, back at home. I feel like I act like I went to Hong Kong for like a whole month. I only went for 10 days, but it feels like a whole lifetime ago. But anyways, I love you guys so much. Please subscribe to my channel if you like this video, and if you want me to do more. I remember doing a video about this very similar a few months back, and you guys seem to really enjoy it, so let me know if you guys want more. But anyways, I love you, and check out my podcast. I'll have it linked in the iCard. Definitely go check it out, and yes, I'll stop rambling because you're probably sick of me right now. But I love you guys, and I hope to see you in my next one. Bye.